Okay, so good evening all. Am I audible? Yeah, good evening. Nagendra Kumar, good evening. Rasamalli Samuel, hi. Are you able to hear me properly? Is my voice is clear? Manmeet, good evening. Yeah, good evening all. Yamuna, good evening. Putin. Is my voice is double? Yeah, good evening. Just a minute, let me. What about now? Is my voice clear now? Okay. What about now? Is my voice clear now? JK, good evening. Sujit, good evening. Yeah. Not clear. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me correct it. What about now? Is my voice clear now? Or still you face any inconvenience in my voice? What about now? Yeah, Priyanka, good evening. Pankaj Kumar, background sound. What about now? Is my voice clear now? Ramachandra Ram, hi. Okay, fine. So if you all ready, let's start the session. Or just drop thumbs up emoji in the chat box, then I can able to understand that you're all ready and we can get into the session. Okay, so thank you all for your valuable response. Okay. So sorry for the inconvenience. Maybe it's the fan sound, that's why it's disturbing. Okay. Okay, so thank you for your response. So this is Indra from Pantech E Learning. So today is our second day of this 21 days masterclass, right? So yesterday we have talked about the introduction part. Maybe it may be quite confusing for you, so please don't worry about that, because I have explained about the project itself in yesterday's session. So to doing that particular project, actually you can't just go for the project directly, right? So before getting into the project, you need to know about, know about the core concept behind it, right? So, okay. So that's why. Just give me a minute. Let me clear my mic, right? Is my voice is clear now? Or is there any disturbance? Okay. I hope it's clear now. Okay. So see, so that's why we have talked about all the introduction or theory part in the yesterday's sessions. Okay, so don't get worried about that. I will clearly explain all the steps in the upcoming session. Actually, there is a separate session for every topic. So don't get confused and don't get worried about that yesterday's session because I don't know anything. I don't understand what you are talking about. So please don't get confused. I just want to give an introduction that these are the topics we are going to follow up in the upcoming sessions. That's why I just talked about all these topics in the yesterday session. Okay, so just leave it and now let's get into the today's topic. Today is actually a Jetson Nano setup. Actually, we are going to download the OS and we are going to play with it, right? Okay, so let me start with it, and before that, okay, so I'm telling you this again for your clarification because in yesterday's session I got so many queries about this because so many of you don't get familiar about the topic which what we are going to learn. So that's why I bring it again. So listen this carefully. I splitted up this 21 days into 3 weeks. Okay. So for the first week we are just going to talk about and learn all the basic stuffs because I can't surely tell that everyone knows about hardware. Everyone is actually came from the engineering background. Everyone doesn't have any knowledge on Python programming or some programming, and especially Ubuntu Linux OS and its terminal and its command line. If I skip all these parts and I directly go for the programming part, in the sense some of you may get confused about what are the command I'm using, what are the terminal it is, why we are using this particular OS, something like that. So for that issue, first week I just layer it with basic and introduction stuff. So yesterday we have talked about the introduction part. So today we are going to make the setup, I mean the OS installation, how to install that, how to do all this process, it will be cleared in this session. And third week, I mean third day, fourth day will be like the Linux terminal because you need to get familiar with all those terminal and the command line that we are going to use, right? And the fourth day will be like how to write a program in particular NVIDIA Jetson Nano because it's different from the other thing, right? So how to write a program, and most of you maybe get familiar with Python, but most of you don't know about the programming part. So we need to help that people also. We can't just skip the basic part and we can't just go for the direct project, right? So many of you don't have any idea about it. So that's why I just bring all the basic and essential topics for the first week. I hope you understand this. And sixth day will be like more Python codes with some examples. And seventh day will be like we need to install some, I mean a good Python environment, which is nothing but the IDE Visual Studio Code. So this will be cleared in the first week. So what about the second week? So second week we are directly dive into the core concept that we are going to focus on this particular project. So in this particular project we are going to, I mean mostly our focus will be in deep learning and OpenCV. Okay, so I am telling you again this. We are not going to learn about all the AI stuff, machine learning stuff, nothing. AI is not just a single technology. If you want to learn AI, you have to came across machine learning, you have to came across a deep learning, OpenCV, because these are all the topics actually the subset of AI. So you have to have a good idea about all these topics. So here we are majorly going to focus on deep learning neural networks and OpenCV. These are the major topic we are going to focus. Okay, so just omit the AI, machine learning, everything. We are just going to focus on deep learning, neural network, and then OpenCV. This is our important topics. Okay, and third week will be like we are mostly going to focus on our project. So how to track the object, how to detect the face, and how to install the particular library for facial recognition, and how to identify human, something like that. And the last 3 days will be like programming part for this particular project. I mean human detection autonomous robotic car the particular program, and we are going to explain it, and we are going to work on it. I'm going to explain all the stuff particularly specifically about the project. Okay, so this will be the 3 weeks agenda for 21 days. I hope you guys get a clear idea about it now. If it's clear in the sense, just drop thumbs up emoji in the chat box, right? Or do you have any queries regarding this one? Is it clear? I just want you to know that what's our mission for the upcoming 21 days. So this is our mission. Is it clear? We can't learn deep learning without learning machine learning. Yeah, you don't have to go deep into machine learning, right? Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of AI. So in the yesterday session itself, I just give a oral introduction about AI and machine learning. Okay. So here this project will be focus on deep learning, OpenCV, something like that. We are not going to learn everything, right? So what are the things that we need for this project? We are going to focus. So in the future masterclass, in the future topic, there are so many robotic cars are there. So we can jump to the another topic. Instead of these deep learning OpenCV, we can directly go for machine learning, or we can directly go for AI, something like that. Okay. Okay. So it's happy to hear the response from you. I mean, happy to see all these response from you. So thank you. Okay. So now let me tell you the overview about this particular session. Okay, so first we are going to downloading the OS image, and the second thing is we are going to flash the SD card, and third we are going to insert the micro SD card. Okay, and then we are going to do headless mode setup, and then powering on an initial boot up process, and at last we are going to connecting the peripherals. Sorry, I mistakenly said in the wrong way. Downloading the OS image, flashing the SD card, inserting the micro SD card, and then connecting peripherals, and then powering on an initial boot up, and then headless mode setup. Sorry for this, I mistakenly told the opposite way. Okay. Okay, so this is what we are going to do in this session. So I will explain one by one clearly in the upcoming slides, right? Okay, so what are the materials required for this particular session? So Jetson Nano developer kit, that is a mandatory thing, with micro SD card. At least you have to have like 32 GB of micro SD card, and then one laptop for flashing the SD card, and then monitor, keyboard and mouse. I am having all these stuffs with me. Okay, so now before getting into the actual topic, I just want to share you an valuable information. See, you can purchase this 1 month internship on Jetson AI. So let me tell you one thing. This particular offer is only applicable for masterclass students, those who have registered for this masterclass. Why? Because see, in our own LMS portal, you can able to see so many courses are there. You can go and check our website, Pantech E Learning, and here we are having so many courses and internship over here, right? So if you go for masterclass, see the price, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. If you want to purchase some internship in our website, in the sense, it will be like through 2,300. It's all will be like above 1,000 and above 2,000, right? And you can check the courses itself, 3,000, 3,000. So this offer is only applicable for those who are only registered for this particular masterclass. So the last day will be Sunday. Actually, one day has passed. So today and tomorrow. So if you want to purchase this internship on Jetson AI, in the sense, this is the right time to buy this. Buy this, because we are only giving this particular Jetson AI online internship is for just 999 rupees. So after finishing the masterclass, if you want to purchase some courses from our site, or if you want to do some online internship, in the sense, you have to pay it accordingly. We can't able to provide you any offer. So that's why I'm saying it again. So from this 21 days, from yesterday to 12th December, because this is a 21 days, right? So in between these days, you can purchase this internship on Jetson AI with only this limited, with the offer amount. So after that, you have to pay the actual amount which mentioned in our website. Okay, so this is only, I'm telling you this again, this is only applicable for the registered masterclass students only. Okay, so what you will get in this internship? You are all listening these classes in YouTube live for 21 days. Okay, but what are the benefits you will get if you buy this internship? So you will get 30 days of recording session. So live will be 21 days. If you purchase this particular internship, in the sense, you will get 30 days of recording. 21 days plus exclusive 9 days of recording sessions, and you will get 30 days of presentation, and 4 plus exclusive project codes, and you can join to our VIP community group, and you will get access to our LMS portal for 90 days, and after registration you will get internship confirmation letter from IETE certified, and there will be a weekly live sessions. Because if you have any doubts or queries, in the sense, you can directly had a conversation with your mentor. You can clear your doubts, clear your queries with your mentor, and then you will get mock test and assignments or tasks, and after completing this 21 days masterclass, you will get your internship certificate. This is a soft copy, not a hard copy. And if you want participation certificate, in the sense, you will get after 21 days. Okay. So Jetson hardware kit compulsory for this internship. So I'm telling you this again, this is just an online internship. If you want to buy kit, in the sense, you can buy your own, because so many of you want to do it in a practical session. Here I will explain all the steps. I will doing all the steps here. You can teach over here. But if you want to do it by your own, in the sense, you have to buy it separately. I will send you all the links. Yesterday's session itself, I have just send you the Jetson Nano link, not the camera link, DC motor link, the battery link, everything, right? So today I will send you all the link. You can refer it and you can purchase it if you want. This is not compulsory. I'm not forcing you, right? So if you want to do it by yourself, in the sense, you can buy it separately. I will send you all the link, purchasing link. You can go and check, right? Okay, I hope it's clear for you. Okay, so if you have any doubts or queries regarding this internship, in the sense, you can ask me. Okay, so here I provide the registration link for internship. So if you want to register for this particular internship on Jetson AI, in the sense, you can register. So the actual, the offer amount is for 999 plus GST, and limited time offer only. So it will be closed on 24th November, which is nothing but tomorrow, right? So use this chance wisely. Is it beginner friendly? Yes, of course. In yesterday's session itself, I have clearly mentioned that, right? So Jetson Nano is a learner developer kit. Okay, so how to do the payment? You need to mention your name with your email address, your mobile number, from which department you are, and your institute or your college name, and the domain. You have to mention Jetson AI clearly, and the amount and GST amount will be over there. Okay, so you will be doing 4 plus projects with me in this internship. So this offers ends within 2 days. One day have over. So today and tomorrow. So use this chance wisely and get your internship, right? Okay, so before getting into the topic, okay. So I will share the link to the coordinator. She will forward it to you, right? Just a minute. Okay, so now let's move to the actual topic over here. Okay, so the first step is we are going to downloading the OS image. Okay, so the first step is we need to visit NVIDIA Jetson Download Center. We need to search for NVIDIA Jetson JetPack SDK. Okay, and then we need to select the appropriate Jetson Nano model, and then we need to download the latest SD card image. So thank you for your response, Nikki, Praveen. Okay, so let me cancel this, and we need to search like NVIDIA Jetson JetPack SDK. Okay, so NVIDIA Jetson JetPack SDK. So all the commands that we are going to do, all the things we are going to follow, I will clearly provide in the PPT itself. Okay, so just go for the first thing, JetPack SDK, and just scroll down. The latest version is JetPack 6. You can see it clearly over here. JetPack 6, 6.1. Scroll down. Oh, see this? It's only available for Jetson Orin Nano, but we are not using Orin Nano, right? We are using Jetson Nano, not Orin Nano. So what can we do for this? So we can go for Jetson Nano's package. Scroll down here, they will clearly mention all the packages over here like Jetson Linux, Jetson Platform Services, CUDA, the version what it will have, computer vision, graphics, everything. So you can read it and scroll down all the way. Here they have mentioned something like for older versions of JetPack, please visit the JetPack archive. Just click on it and it will navigate to this page. Scroll down, here you can able to see so many versions over here. We need to search for Jetson Nano, right? So up to here is so up to JetPack 5.0, there is nothing available for Jetson Nano. From JetPack 4.6.6, it is available for Jetson Nano. So scroll down all the way. From 4.6 point something, from JetPack 4.2 you can download whatever the version. So just go for the latest version, don't go for the older version. It will be better if you go for the latest version, right? So just click on it and it will navigate to this page. Scroll down, you can able to see the latest version for Jetson Nano is 4.6.6. So scroll down, they have mentioned like, see, this version can be used for Jetson Savior NX Developer Kit and as well as Jetson Nano Developer Kit. Click on it. This is for Jetson Nano Developer Kit. If you bought or if you buy something like 2 GB, there's a minus actually 4 GB. So if you buy or if you bought something in the 2 GB in the sense, you can go for this minus 4 GB, not 2 GB. Okay, so if you buy 2 GB in the sense, no issues, it's okay. So don't get confused about the storage, okay. So just click on it, download the SD card image. It will ask for the path. You can able to see Jetson Nano JP461 SD card image. It will be downloaded in a zip file. It will be around I think 6 GB or it will take the storage about 6 GB I think. So I have already installed it. So it will be installed in a zip file. You need to extract it. So you can select the correct path where you want to download it. You can just download it. It will be around 6 GB and you need to extract the zip file. Okay, so I have already done this process, so I'm just going to cancel it. So let me show you that also. Here Jetson Nano downloadables. See, this is the zip file. I have just extracted this Jetson Nano JP461 SD card image. So if I double click on it, inside we will have the actual image.img file. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. So let it be. Okay, so now let it be And now let's move to our second slide. So this is the first step, right? So what are the first step? We have visited the correct NVIDIA Jetson JetPack SDK and we have selected the correct model and download the latest SD card image. So step 2 is flashing the SD card. So we need to flash the SD card. So what are the things we need to do? Insert micro SD card in laptops. You can't connect it directly. If you have the, if you can connect the micro SD card directly, in the sense you can, but in my laptop I can't, so I am going to use card reader. Okay. So first we need to format the SD card and then we need to flashing that particular thing using Win32 disk imager, and we are going to flash the downloaded SD card image also. So first let me connect my SD card along with card reader to my laptop. I have connected it. Okay. Okay, see here, but it didn't show the another path. Why? Why? Because I have already pre-installed the OS. Now I need to erase it. Then only I can clearly explain it from the scratch, right? So I need to delete it. So how to delete it? Maybe if you are doing this process, I mean if you already installed the OS but now you want to delete it, in the sense how to do that. So let me tell you. For that, just go for create and format hard disk partitions. Okay, so click on it and over here you can able to see like disk 1 removable 29.72 GB online over here. So right click on it, just click delete volume. So it will ask you to, are you sure you want to delete this? Yes, I want to delete it. Just click yes. It will take few seconds. See, it has deleted. Again, right click it and click new simple volume. Okay, so just click next, 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 and then finish. Okay, so now we have deleted it. So let me go. So here now see, it will show the path over here, new volume E drive. So now it's showing the drive. So Adi, how will the course be for people with no Jetson Nano? You are asking the correct question, but we can't provide kit for free, right? So whatever the thing we are going to use, it maybe take some cost, right? So if you want to buy it, I mean if you want to buy by your own, in the sense you can invest for your thing. If you don't want to buy, I can't afford it, in the sense you just get the knowledge from us. There is no mandatory thing called you need all these hardware with you, then only you can understand all these topics. Nothing like that. If you have hardware, in the sense it will be good for you because you can practice it by your own. If you don't have hardware with you, in the sense you can just listen the class and you will get the idea about it and you will know how to do this, right? You can practice when you afford to buy that particular thing. So if you want to buy, in the sense you can. If you don't want to, I can't afford it, listen, just leave it, just listen the class, it will be helpful to you in the future. In future, if you want to do some project in particular in this domain, in the sense it will helpful for you, right? I don't know about whether you are a college student or not. In final year or in your college days, if you want to do some project, in the sense, you can do it, right? So gaining knowledge is, there is nothing wrong with that. Gaining knowledge, for gaining knowledge you don't have to uh, own all the stuffs. I hope it's clear for you. No, you can't flash this particular OS in your Arduino because your Arduino doesn't have a SD card holder, right? Yeah. Just listen the class and get the knowledge. You can implement in the future itself, right? Repeating the deleting procedure? Yes, of course. Okay. So just go for the search. Create, just have a paper and pen with you. Just note it down as a key point, right? So it will be helpful for you. I just going one by one, but maybe confusing for you. Just note it down in a paper. It will be helpful. So go for search and go for create and format hard disk partitions. Click on it. And over here you will have like disk 1, new volume E, click on it, right click on it, delete volume, okay, delete volume. It will ask you to, if you want to delete anything, just click yes, it will delete. Again click on it and you will have like, right click on it, you will have like new simple volume. So click on it and again it will navigate to some tab. Just click next until it will go for finish button and then it will clear all the things. Okay, now you will get, oops, just a minute, connecting it again. Let me go it for again. I deleted it. New simple volume. Next, finish. It will be take only few seconds. Okay, so we have done it properly. Okay, here it is. Okay, so now what we need to do is that we have erased the OS, previously installed OS. That is the process which is totally apart from our topic. So now the step is actually we need to format the SD card. If you don't have anything in your SD card, in the sense that's nothing called like you don't have to format the SD card. The first step is you need to format the SD card. So how to format the SD card? I have installed one application called SD card formatter. Okay, so you can get it from you can download by your own also. So SD card formatter. Okay, so just click on it. Where it is? Open. Yes. Click on it and here make sure that you have selected the correct path. Correct drive. Mine is E. So check it once. You should select the E drive. Please don't go for the different drive. You will lose everything. So that's why I'm telling you this again. Make sure you have selected the correct drive, which is E, and here just click format. It will ask you to, do you want to continue? Just click yes. It will delete. So format disk, start. Again it will ask you to delete. Just click yes. Okay. Cancel it. Close it. And see formatting work successfully completed. Click OK and just cancel this. We have finished the second thing. So third thing is we need to flash it. We have already downloaded the zip file and we have already extracted that particular zip file, right? So now we need to flash it. So for that I am going to use Win32 disk imager application. So Win32 disk imager application. Note down all these applications. It will be helpful for you. Yes. So here we need to copy and paste the path of that file. Go to this. Go to here. Okay, sorry. This zip file. Click on it and copy this path. Copy this path and go to Win32 disk imager. Paste this path and then go for this file image, or over the corner you are having one folder image, right? Click on it and go for your image, Jetson Nano downloadable. Here you need to select this image file. Click on it, open it, and you can able to see the image file over here. Just you need to click right. So it will ask you like, are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. So here it will tell you the minutes. So for me it will show like 12 minutes 38 seconds. It will take up to 12 to 13 minutes. So we have to wait until then, right? Okay. So if you have any queries or doubts regarding this in the sense, you can ask me because it will take up to 12 minutes. So let's interact and let's clear your doubt. Okay. So ma'am, which technologies should we learn for getting a job in embedded system? Okay. So let me tell you something. When you want to go for embedded system in the sense, there are so many topics you need to cover. Let me tell you some topics. First, you need to strong in the basics. First, you need to get strong in the all the basics like hardware, electronics, programming part. It is all the base step. Okay, so you need to get strong in programming part, I mean C language or Python, and you need to get a strong knowledge in hardware, electronics, something like that. And then you can step by step go for all the basic microcontrollers like Arduino. There are so many controllers, so the base is Arduino, and then you can move to so many controllers are there, you can try one by one. So when you get familiar with Arduino, it will be easy for the remaining microcontrollers, I hope so. And then you can jump to the topics like Internet of Things, Raspberry Pi, wireless communication, communication protocols, and here Jetson Nano, ARM Cortex, STM32. There are actually that is a wide topics are there. So you need to cover all the things. For me, if you have a strong knowledge in programming and you had a strong knowledge in hardware or electronic in the sense, you are good to go for this embedded system. So you need to set a base in all these basic steps. Then you can learn one by one, right? Anything else? Any doubts? Shivakama Sundari, I have explained it again. Is it clear for you now? I hope it's clear for you. Or still do you have any queries regarding that? How to delete that already pre-installed OS in SD card? Okay, almost it's 3 minutes. So few more minutes to go. Any queries or doubts regarding this, guys? Yeah, if you are going for a new SD card in the sense, formatting SD card is much needed. Whether it can be a new SD card, it can be a old SD card. The first step is you need to format the SD card. This is the basic step and the first step. If you go for Raspberry Pi, this is also the same process. You need to format the SD card first. Attendance link will be provided at the end of the session. Please be wait until then, right? Microcontroller can be used for image processing or not. Yes, you can use, but you have to choose the correct microcontroller for your need. That's the mandated thing. What are the application you want to perform? You need to choose. How to choose? You need to go for the specifications. So what are the specifications are needed for that particular application or your project? You need to go for that particular application and you can select the appropriate microcontroller that is perfectly suit for your project or applications, right? Please repeat the Win32 disk imager. Okay, so I can't do it again because it's actually we are writing the thing, right? So just open Win32 disk imager, okay? And here image file, you need to copy and paste the path of your image file. So wherever you are downloading a zip file and extracting file, if you are open it, you are having one image file like this. So you have to select this path and you have to copy this in this particular image file tab, and then select this corner, select the folder icon, and you have to select this particular image file. Go for the file where you have downloaded it, select that particular image file and click open. Then along with the path you can able to see the image file over here, and make sure that you have selected the correct drive, because you are going to write that in the E drive, right? And then you can just click write tab. It will start writing, it start flashing the particular image in your OS, operating system, to your SD card. Yeah, you can use mobile SD card. Just a 32 GB is pretty much enough. SanDisk, 32 GB SanDisk SD card is pretty much enough for this. Okay, whether any idea is needed to code this? No, you don't have to, whether not ID, but we can use. I have already told you that we are going to install Visual Code Studio. It will be helpful for it. We can't directly go. We can program Python programming. What are the programming? We can do it in the terminal itself, but it's not comfortable. I think personally, it's not comfortable for me to program all the stuffs in the terminal. Better if we go for some ID, it will be better. So we are going to use Visual Studio Code, and NumPy is that, TensorFlow is that. We will talk about all the frameworks in the upcoming session, but mostly we will work on Visual Studio Code. Right? Okay. Yeah, if you can directly connect your SD card in your laptop, in the sense you can go for it. My laptop doesn't have the direct SD card port, so I have to use card reader. So using card reader, I have just format my SD card, right? Job scopes for embedded system, that it is a wide domain. Yes, of course you can. No, we can't able to share the PPTs. So I have clearly mentioned you that in the internship thing, right? So all these benefits are only applicable for internship members. So sorry for this. I hope you understand, right? So in the live, you have to take notes from it. We can't provide PPTs. So for the internship registration members only can get all these downloadable PPTs, recorded videos, everything. So sorry for this. I hope you understand, right? So don't mistake me and don't get angry on me, right? So we can't provide PPTs just like that. I hope you guys are understand. Okay, almost finished. 71%. Few more minutes to go. Just wait for it and let's finish it, right? No, there is nothing called a specific board. You can't go for see, yesterday's session itself, I have mentioned so many applications in NVIDIA, right? So there is nothing called like for this application you need to go for this particular board. For this application you need to go for this particular board. There is nothing like that. You can have, if you want to have a Jetson Nano in the sense, you can do all those applications in Jetson Nano itself. So I have already told you that, right? The only difference is in hardware configuration, the specification. So whatever the thing you are practicing in Nano, you can implement all those developer kits also, right? So there is nothing called like for this. This is totally based on the the specifications that you need. For some projects, there will be a high expectations for the specification, something like that. So for that you definitely go for different developer kit, right? So this is totally based on your specifications. So according to that you can select the board. Otherwise you can just go for the beginner kit. Nano kit is better. Which category it consider this embedded system? Actually embedded system is hardware and software, both are important for embedded system. You can't just go for hardware, you can't just go for software. So you have to balance both of them equally. Embedded hardware engineers also there, embedded software engineers also there. If you handle the hardware, in the sense you have to embed some software into that particular hardware, right? So you have to balance both the things. If you are having a good strong knowledge in both the things, then you can go in any domain, any position. So if you have interested in hardware only, I don't have any interest in software, in the sense that is that's not the correct thing. So you have to manage them equally. Okay, almost it's finished, 92 percentage. Yeah. Just one more 1 or 2 more minutes to go. I have already told you that we are going to just focus on only one project in this 21 internship. So remaining the 9 days will be only exposed in the internship things only. We can't able to give the information about the remaining 9 days in this 21 days masterclass. So for those, the internship member will get a clear idea about the remaining 9 days, everything. So I can't provide that particular information over here. I hope you understand, right? Why did NVIDIA stop that updates for Jetson Nano? How can I answer to this question? I have clearly show you all the things from their official website, right? I don't know why. So okay, so here let's get back to the session. We have write the OS successfully into our SD card. Okay, let me just cancel it and let it be. And now we can directly move to the third step. Okay, so third step. Just a minute, let me check my card reader. So listen this carefully. Okay. So here we need to insert our SD card into Jetson Nano, and the fourth step will be we need to connect all the peripherals. We need to connect monitor, mouse, keyboard, everything. Okay. So this will be the second thing, and then we need to plug into the power supply. We need to boot up, and I will explain all the things in the upcoming thing. Okay, so now let me open my camera. Okay, so see this. Here I'm having Jetson Nano with me. Here it is, right? So let me twist this. Under side of the Jetson Nano, we need to place this SD card. Okay, so let me place it. Okay, just give me a minute. Oops. It got stuck over there. Just give me a minute. Okay, so let me place it and I will show you, right? It's not comfortable for me to connect it by like this. Okay, so I have successfully placed it. Okay, so we just press this SD card, it will pop out like this. You have to press this and you can able to hear the sound, and we have successfully placed this thing. So now we can connect all the peripherals that we need for this initial setup. So this is the B-type cable to power up, and here you can able to see HDMI port and USB port, right? So now I am going to connect my mouse, I'm going to connect my keyboard, I'm going to connect HDMI. So oops, what happened? Just a minute. Okay. Doesn't show icon. Let me open the. Sorry. Okay, fine. So here I am going to connect HDMI cable over this. Okay. So now I am going to power it up just by using the B-type cable. I am going to connect the other side of the cable to my laptop over here. When you give the power up, you can able to see the green light over here, and the fan will start. I mean, this is the cooling fan. Okay, so now we are going to focus on this particular monitor because I'm going to do some commands over here. So let it be. Okay. Now it is actually booting up. Let it be, and I will explain the process. Listen this carefully and please note it down. It will be helpful for you. Okay. So first we need to accept the license. So click on it. I accept the terms of these license and click continue. I hope it's clearly visible to you. Okay. Okay. So now for language, English, click continue. And then click continue. And then now we need to connect this to the network. So I'm going to choose Pantech SF to connect. We need to provide the password. Okay, so I have provided the password over here. Let me check it once. Connect, and here you can able to see whether it is connected or not. Now it will like question mark. Okay, we have successfully connected. Click continue. Okay, so now we need to change the location. Let me give Chennai. Continue. And here you need to provide your username and password. So let me go for, I'm going to place my username as Pantech, and password you can provide whatever you want. Saying the password. Okay, for now it will be okay. So it will ask for require my password to log in. So I don't want to log in every time with my user ID and password. It will be safe, but now I don't want to. So that's why I'm going to click on login automatically. Click continue and don't change anything over here because this is as for the app partition over here, right? So just click continue. This is not an image. Are you able to see the words over here clearly? Just a minute. Just a minute. Is it clear now? Are you able to see it properly now? Is it clear now, guys? Are you able to see the words over here clearly? Now? Okay. So just here it will ask for the maximum thing and 5 watt thing. So don't change anything over here. Just go for maximum and click continue. It will start set all the configuration. It will install all the stuffs over here. I hope it's clear for you now. You're able to see the words clearly. So few minutes only, then we can move for the headless setup. Then we don't need a monitor. In the laptop itself, I can clearly explain it from you, right? Okay. So it will take few seconds to apply all the changes that we have done previously. I hope it's clear for you now, and you can able to see the words clearly. Let me move this Jetson Nano away for now, right? It will only take few seconds. Tomorrow the class will be there. Yes, of course, tomorrow we having the session. It will take few seconds. Let's wait for it. Okay, it's done. It's booting up again. Okay, so NVIDIA. Let me close it for now. Okay, so this is our front page. So just click on it. You just go for next. Click on this no, don't send any system info. Next, and click done. We are good to go. So now over here you can able to see the terminal over here, right? So just click on it. And see over here first, sorry, okay, so here first I'm going to check with who am I command. Okay, so hit enter. It will throw my username. I have used this Pantech name as my username, right? So who am I? It will throw you like Pantech. If I gave ls in the sense, which is nothing but list, it will throw you all the list what you have. So desktop, download, music, public, video. So those are the things in the blue color. You can call it as folders or directory. So the white thing, examples.desktop is a file. So the remaining blue things are the, you can call it as a folder or directory. Okay. So now we are going to do one thing. We have successfully installed the OS and we have set up all the things using this monitor, keyboard and everything and all, right? So now we are going to do headless setup. So what is headless setup? See this, in headless setup, see. So in headless setup refers to configuring and using a device
without the need for a dedicated monitor, keyboard or mouse directly connected to it. So it is particularly useful for remote access scenarios where the devices can be managed and operated from another computer over a network, right? Okay, so for that first we need to go for XRDP. So X remote desktop protocol, which is absolutely for Windows. So XRDP is a free and open source implementation of Microsoft RDP server that enables operating system other than Microsoft Windows such as Linux and BSD style operating system, something like that. So to provide a fully functional RDP compatible remote desktop experience. So everyone don't want to go for external monitor, keyboard, mouse, everything, right? So if you go for remote, this particular remote desktop, in a sense, without all these help, we can directly go for a single laptop. So for the initial setup you need all of this. After that you can go for a headless setup. So now let's do it. So for this I have provided so many commands over here. We are going to pass. So let me tell you one by one. Okay. So over here my first command will be sudo apt update. So here this is just a setup process. So don't get confused about all these command line over here. What is ls? What is sudo apt update? So tomorrow there is a session which is totally for Linux terminal and command line. So how to use all these command, everything will be clearly explained in the tomorrow session. Here I just want to show you all the things. So sudo apt update, hit enter, it will ask for password. I am providing my password, so it will start updating all the stuffs. Yes, you can use, absolutely. There is nothing a specific keyboard or mouse for this Jetson Nano. You can use your system's keyboard and monitor. Yeah, you can contact. So in the slide itself I have provided you the WhatsApp number and you can WhatsApp it, you can call it, and also I am providing you the mail ID over there, right? So you can contact the coordinator, she will assist you, right? You can't use Jetson Nano with your laptop just by HDMI. So that's why I am explaining these things, how to connect headless setup. So listen this carefully and then you will get an idea about it. Yeah, it's actually similar to Raspberry Pi. Though those who are familiar with Raspberry Pi, they have already know about this topic. So next I'm going to install XRDP. So sudo apt get install XRDP. Hit enter and it will start downloading also. So just click yes for Y for S, and then it will start downloading. It will just take few seconds only, right? You can provide a 5 volt DC supply to your Jetson Nano. You can provide a mobile phone charger header, or you can directly connect using B-type cable. You can connect one end of the B side cable to your Jetson Nano, other side your laptop, right? So now another command, which is sudo system control, system CTL enable XRDP. Hit enter and it will enable the thing. Now I am going to reboot it. So sudo reboot. Hit enter, it will reboot the thing. We need to connect it again. So let it finish it completely. It will again booting up again, okay? It will take few seconds. Let us wait. Okay. Now we got our file. So now what we need to do is that for headless mode, we need to find out our IP address. So how to find our IP address? Go to terminal again. Just search like if config. If config, just hit enter. You will have so many things. You can just focus on W learn 0. So here you will getting your IP address. Let me note it down. It will be helpful for me. So 192.168.0.102 is my IP address. So note it down. So now what we need to do is that, now see in my laptop. Okay, so here see in my laptop I can search like RDP, hit enter. So here I need to provide my IP address. So 192.168.0.102. Hit connect, hit yes, and it will ask for username and password. So Pantech is my username, and let me provide my let me provide my password and hit OK. See, it will open, but in the few seconds it will be cut off. Why? Let us find out why. So to know this, we need to use another method. So this is one method for headless setup to remotely use NVIDIA in our Windows. One method is XRDP. There is another method called VNC. So before that, we need to know one thing. So what it is? So in your Jetson Nano, here at the corner, search your computer. Not this. You will have like Chromium web browser. Double click on it. Don't just cancel your terminal. Let it be. And here we need to search like Jetson Nano VNC viewer Raspberry Valley. We need to search like this. So Jetson Nano VNC viewer Raspberry Valley. Click on it and they will provide all the informations over here. So scroll down and find out XRDP over here, remote desktop XRDP. So just read this. Please expect a possible bug. For some, XRDP will work great, but others it will be asked to re-enter the password. So for me, it is not working properly, right? So for this, there is another method called remote desktop using VNC viewer. So for this, we need to install the VNC application. Oh, sorry. I forgot to turn on the camera. So sorry for this. Do you want me to repeat the process again? Nothing. Just go for your Chromium web browser. Search the name with Jetson Nano Raspberry Valley. Jetson Nano VNC viewer Raspberry Valley. And go for the first link. Jetson Nano VNC viewer Raspberry Valley. Go for the first link and scroll down. And here you can able to see XRDP. So they will provide you something like you can expect a bug. So for me it's not working properly, right? So there is another method called VNC viewer. So before that you have to install this VNC viewer application in your laptop, okay? And then we need to follow some steps over here. So what are the steps? Here they are providing some commands over here, right? So we need to copy this and we need to paste it in our terminal. So let me copy this first command. Copy it and go to your terminal. Here it is. Here I am going to paste it. If I hit enter, see it will ask for password. If I hit enter, sudo nano command not found. Why? Because nano is nothing but here nano is called editor, text editor. Okay, so I'm not having nano text editor over here. So I'm going to change this with, if you just click up arrow, in the sense you can go for the previous commands that you have passed over here. I'm just using up arrow and low arrow. So okay, so up arrow, here you need to change the nano to VIM. So what is VIM? VIM is nothing but virtual editor. Okay, and change this to this and hit enter. You will get some piece of lines over here. So what are the things? here actually it will be in a viewing mode. You can't insert any lines over here. So how to insert line in between these codes? So for that you can just press I to insert. Now you can move the cursor wherever you want. Okay. So now focus on this. We need to add the missing keys. We need to add the missing keys. Okay. So I am going to copy this. I am going to paste it in the terminal over here. And to save and exit, you can just press escape key. So now we get out of it. Now we need to give, just press colon WQ, which is nothing but write and quit. Just hit enter. You can follow the instructions over here, right? Now scroll down. Now we need to compile and configure this. For this, there is another command over here. Copy it and paste it over here. Just hit enter. Okay. Now again scroll down. Now you need to focus on this particular thing. Set up the VNC server to auto start. So open the startup application preference panel. Add your VNC entry. There we need to add the name called Vino and a description, and we need to pass this particular command. So just copy this command and go to your panel and search for startup application. Just click on it. It will open. So click on add. Here we need to mention the name Vino, and in the command we need to paste that thing. Just click on add. You will successfully added it. So now get closed. Scroll down. There are two more commands, like so. Just copy this command one by one and paste it in your terminal. So here let me paste it. Hit enter and again go for the next thing. Copy this, go for the terminal and paste it, hit enter. That's it. So that's all the process. Now we can again go for sudo reboot. Just click enter. Okay. We have successfully finished the headless setup. Just let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, so it's rebooting. Let me close this. Yeah, when you are starting your Jetson Nano, it is actually open one tab in your laptop. So that's why it cutting off regularly. Okay, so here, now let's just omit the monitor. Okay, so in our laptop, I'm going to search for like VNC viewer. Here we need to provide the IP address. So 192.168.0.102. Just hit enter. It will ask you to connect. So just click continue and see we have successfully did the headless mode setup. So here without the use of monitor, external monitor, without the need of keyboard, without the need of mouse, I just bring back the thing to my laptop. So in the single laptop itself I can use both the things. Okay, so I can explain you with the steps and I can go for the thing. So from the tomorrow session itself we don't have to go for an external thing. So it is actually pretty much clear for you to understand everything, right? I hope you like this. So one more thing, few more things are there. Let me again go for this. See this, again the last setup. You can go for the terminal, or you can, let's do it by here also. Here, terminal. So now let's check for the JetPack. So how to use that key? dpkg-l and then grep-i and then JetPack. So it will be lagging because we are using both the thing in the single laptop itself, right? So it will be quite lagging. So just hit enter. You will get all the versions. So over here you can able to know all the versions of your CUDA, CUDA and TensorRT, everything. You can able to see it from here also. And also you can install Jetson Stat. So how to install, we are need it in the future, just Python and things also. So see, sudo apt install Python 3 pip. Hit enter and it will start downloading after you provide a password. So it will start. Hit Y. It will start downloading the Python file. So we can able to learn about all these steps in the upcoming sessions, because that is a separate session for Python, right? So we can talk about the Python programming, everything in the upcoming sessions, right? So this is how you can install your OS image in your SD card. This is how you can format it. This is how you can flash it. So I hope you like this session. Without the use of monitor, everything you can do it by the headless setup, right? So okay, so again I'm telling you this, you can convert this masterclass into 1 month internship. This offer is only available for the registered masterclass members only, not for all the people. So you can refer from our website also. So these are the benefits you will get in this internship. 30 days recorded sessions, all the PPTs will provide to you, and you will get 4+ exclusive project codes. You can join to our VIP community group, and you will get LMS access to 90 days. After registration, you will get your confirmation letter, which is IETE certified, and for every week there will be a hackathon session. So do you have any doubt in the sense, you can clear it from your mentor. You will get mock test, assignment, task over there, and after completing 21 days of masterclass, you will receive your internship or a participation certificate. How to get the IP address of Jetson? Just go for ifconfig command in the terminal. ifconfig. So you will get one thing called WLAN 0. Over there you can get your IP address, right? So coming back to this, the registration fees is only for 999 along with GST. So here I mentioned the registration link. You can go for the link and register for this internship. The offer will be closed soon. So tomorrow is the last day. Use this chance wisely, right? AG brother, is it clear how to get the IP address? By what command? ifconfig. So attendance link have provided, the attendance link have pinned. You can go and mark your attendance. So this is how you can do your payment. You have to mention all the name, your address, email, mobile number, which department you are from, and which organization or which institute you are from, which college you are studying, and the domain, Jetson AI, absolutely. Okay, so I hope you like this session. So this is all about today's session. From tomorrow we can learn more basic stuffs about the Linux terminal and how to use the command line. So if you have any queries regarding this masterclass, in the sense, you can contact this number. You can call this number. You can WhatsApp this number. Coordinator will assist you, and you can also mail to this particular mail ID. So thank you all. Have a very great day. We'll catch you at tomorrow's session, right? Not ifconfig, ifconfig, config. Yeah. So thank you guys.